Yo, what's happening people? It's your boy Kitmanaman and I'm back again with another video, and this time it's kits I bought, or should I say shirts I bought in March. So I bought a lot of shirts in March, but before I get into it and I show you them all, I'm gonna need you guys to do some things. Like, I know I sound like a typical YouTuber, but it really does help if you like, share, and subscribe, up the ting, and press the bell so you get a notification when I upload a video, because this helps grow the channel. We all know how it goes. We all know how it goes when we're here. But yeah, like I was saying, these are the shirts that I bought in March. So, first and foremost, I'm gonna start with this one. So this is Germany's 2015-16 away. I did actually wear this one in my last video, which was the mystery box. 10% off your next purchase at Vintagesportsbox.com. Use the code Kitmanaman10 or click the link in the description. And this is actually one of my favorite shirts. And the eagle-eyed amongst you will see that I've got a number 8 on the front. And that means I've got a number 8 on the back. And those of you who know who the number 8 was back in 2015-16 for Germany, I'm talking about this guy, Mesut Ozil. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. And I think his time at Arsenal was a little bit soured, unfortunately. And I think people got onto him. But I loved him. I still like him a lot, and yeah, he was definitely scapegoated in my opinion. So we got Ozil, Mesut Ozil, just don't think you understand. This shirt is actually pretty sick. It's got quite a unique feature. It's got a bib on the reverse, so I'm gonna show you now. Look, as you can see on the reverse of this shirt, it's got an Adidas bib, which I think is a pretty sick feature, especially when I'm playing 7-a-side. If I have to go on the bib side, I ain't gonna wear them smelly bibs. I just put my own smelly shirt on. So yeah, man, this was a good shirt, man. I really like this shirt. Time for the next one. So we've got Austria's 2016-17 home shirt. I'll be honest with you, I have no interest really in Austria, although their new away kit is absolutely sensational, and if it's not already sold out, I probably will be buying it. I will show you a picture of it here. But my girlfriend, who was in my 2 videos ago where I bought her some football shirts, she is actually of part Austrian descent. Her grandmother was Austrian. And I thought I would buy this to kind of, you know, show support for her and my daughter, who is also part Austrian by virtue of her mother being part Austrian. So yeah, man, this one, just a standard international shirt. On to the next one. We've got Italy's 1996 to 1997 home shirt. And this is an absolute certified, bona fide classic. Yeah, this is an iconic shirt, and this is amongst some of the first football shirts that I have memories from, especially this is Italy badge, because this was the shirt that they wore in Euro 96, which is kind of my first tournament that I remember. I'm not sure too much of how much of that tournament I remember from my actual memory, or how much of it is from what I've seen since. But I 100% remember crying like a little baby when Gareth Southgate missed that penalty against Germany. So yeah, because I would have been 8 at that time. So yeah, man, this, and like the players that played for Italy around that time, you had guys like Gianfranco Zola, Del Piero, I think Baggio was coming towards the end of his time, Ravanelli, Di Matteo. Listen, classic shirt. I don't need to say too much about this. So it's time to go to the next shirt. So The next one, I got 3 lines on my shirt. Yeah, so I've got the England 2016 home. I think they wore this one in the Euros. They did wear this one in the Euros in 2016. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have noticed that there's a theme of the shirts so far that I'm showing you. They are all international shirts. So, yeah, so far anyway. And this one's got number 7 on the back. And as much as I wish it had David Beckham on the back, it actually doesn't. Yeah, man. This one has Super Jack, Super Jack, Super Jackie Wilshere. I mean, at this time, Jack Wilshere was probably viewed as a part of England's future, but unfortunately his injuries have crippled his career. But I'm an Arsenal fan and an England fan, and Jack Wilshere is still a cult hero amongst Arsenal fans, so that's why I bought this one. Next we have Les Bleus. We have France's 2014 home shirt, and this is a really smart shirt. The collar is really nice, it's very basic. Yeah, it's just a smart shirt, and it has a number 9 on it. And those of you who know, and there tends to be a theme at the moment, I suppose, with the shirts that have a number on it. They tend to be Arsenal shirts, for Arsenal players. And this one is no different. This one has na 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 Giroud. And I am just gonna say it straight up, criminally underrated. I know he plays for Chelsea now, but I don't care about that. Criminally underrated player, and I think he's about 3 yards. He was in his peak about 3 yards of pace off of being a top world-class striker. Call me crazy, do whatever, deal with it down in the comments below. But Giroud, just underrated. His highlight reel that he's going to show his grandkids is going to be sensational. And there's certain things that I don't think that there are players in the Premier League are better than him. First time finishing, especially at the near post, I don't think there's many players that were better than him at his prime. And his link-up play, second to none. Big up Giroud, man. Absolute legend. Time for the next one. So, we have the first non-international shirt. But it is an Arsenal shirt. And it's Arsenal's 2014 and 15 home shirt. And funnily enough, this is the first and only Arsenal Puma shirt that I own. I went through a bit of a weird phase with Arsenal around the time that they switched to Puma. And I didn't actually buy any of their shirts in that time. So when I saw this one come up, it's not in the greatest condition, but it's doable. But it has someone on the back. And the person on his back formed a pretty good partnership with the previous guys, Olivier Giroud and Mesut Ozil. And it is the one and only Alexis Sanchez, baby. Alexis Sanchez, whoa. Yeah, man. Alexis Sanchez on the back of this one. Was a great player. Went to Man United. Finished his career. Probably about to win the Scudetto in Italy. But it is what it is. Arsenal 2014-15 home shirt. Staying in North London and staying with the team that I love. And I spoke about the fact that I didn't buy any of the Puma shirts. This was Arsenal's first Adidas shirt when we came back to Adidas. And this was going for pretty cheap on the Adidas website. So I decided to buy it. And you guys probably know me by now. I've got someone on the back. And this guy needs to be Arsenal's captain. the Flying Scotsman himself, Kieran Tierney. Absolute baller. Yeah, he got injured last night against Liverpool, so I'm a bit scared, but great player, nice shirt. On to the next one. And from Arsenal to Villarreal. And this is Villarreal's 2007 home shirt, 2007 to 2009 home shirt. And this shirt, actually, funnily enough, means quite a lot to me. Just Villarreal in general. I remember around that mid-2000s time, they had some really sick players around that time. They had guys like one Roman Riquelme, who I think left when this shirt came out. They had Turkish striker Nihat. They had Rossi, Marcos Senna. And Villarreal was definitely a team that I used quite a lot on FIFA around that sort of time, because they wasn't 5-star. So I think they were a 4-star team at the time. And it meant you wouldn't come up against Real Madrid and Barcelona's or whatever, but they had sick players. I think even Robert Perez went there after he left. Yeah, he went there after he left Arsenal. And I also remember in 2006, so it would have been the year before this, Arsenal beat them in the semi-final of the Champions League. So yeah, that's why I bought this one. I saw this one come up for a very reasonable price, so had to buy it. We all live in a yellow submarine. Next one. Staying in Spain, we've got Atletico Madrid's 2019-20 third shirt. This one is an absolutely lovely shirt. Everything about this shirt is amazing. The colour, like the light blue and the dark blue contrast is nice. I do love a football shirt with a Nike shirt with the old Nike logo with the Nike on it. A bit like the Tottenham shirts of recent times. Disclaimer, I still hate Tottenham. Also, just the collar and the way that the V-neck is like this, it kind of is a nod back to the early to mid 90s Nike shirts. I know the Bayern Munich, I think it's the 1994 shirt, has this kind of neck. And if you are here, that means you're probably a football shirt enthusiast and you are well aware that Borussia Dortmund 1990s shirts are absolute gold dust in this scene, and they are regarded as some of the best. Are regarded as some of the best shirts out there. And this one also has someone on the back. This one has the Portuguese starlet João Felix on the back after he made his big money move to Atletico. Didn't really hit off too much this season, but this season that we're in now, he's doing his bit, man. But yeah, I really like this one. I wear this one quite a lot. So on to the next one. So, jumping on a plane from Spain to Germany, and I have Bayern Munich's 2018-19 away shirt. I actually wore this one to play football in the other day. It would have been 2 weeks ago now by the time this come out, but a few weeks ago, and I actually scored a hat-trick in it. So this is officially probably my favourite shirt. And it's fitting that I scored a hat-trick in it, because this shirt has got a number 9 on the back. And those of you who know who Bayern Munich number 9 is, it is Robert Lewandowski. And funnily enough, Lewandowski actually has the same birthday as me, the 21st of August, 1988. So the fact that I've got this shirt with Lewandowski on the back, he's got the same birthday, and I scored a hat-trick, I am basically Robert Lewandowski. Really. But yeah, with that, time for the next one. Right, staying in Bavaria, I nearly said Dortmund, idiot. Staying in Munich, 1999-2000 home shirt. I actually have this shirt twice. I accidentally bought it in extra large the first time. And I know some of you be saying, but it looks extra large in you now. No, this is just how they made shirts back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Very, very big. This is actually a large. So you can imagine how big the XL was for me. But I managed to find it again. So, yeah, man. Lovely shirt. I'm sure this is this is the year that they got to the Champions League final and lost to Manchester United. Yeah, man. So, now that we're done in Germany, we jump on the Autobahn and we end up in Holland, the Netherlands, Amsterdam, with Ajax's 2020-21 home shirt. Ajax have probably one of the, if not the most iconic home shirts in Europe. White with the red stripe through the middle and many variations over the years, especially the 1990s versions. And them shirts are definitely on my bucket list. My uncle actually gave me, I think it was a 1996 Ajax shirt back when I was a kid, and I went out, played football in it, as you do as a child, ruined it a little bit, and my mum, instead of just leaving it, decides to throw it away. So, well done, mum. Good job. But yeah, it's just a classic Ajax shirt. No more needs to be said about this one. Let's go. We've got two more. From Germany, let's go to Italy. And I have Juventus's 2014-15 third shirt in bright green. This shirt actually has a funny story. So I actually saw it up for raffle on Insta. So bought my raffle ticket to try and buy it. Obviously I didn't win it. So a few days later, I'm scrolling through eBay, having a look at shirts, and I see it come up. And I'm like, ah, I had a chance to win this for £2.50. Now you want like 60 quid for it. Fuck it, I'm gonna give you 60 quid for it. Do you know why? Because Paul Pogba on the back when he was in his prime, back when he was was he one of the most expensive footballers on the world and well worth it. Yeah, I like Paul Pogba a lot. I think he gets a lot of stick unnecessarily. Yeah, and I think I want a Paul Pogba shirt. But obviously he plays for Man United, so I can't go out and get a Man United one. So I've gone for a Juventus one, and this green is banging. Yeah, it's even got the Scudetto badge on the front of it. This shirt it was my favourite shirt until I managed to purchase this. You're probably looking at, wait, what is this? This is Paris Red Stars home shirt from this year. And you're probably like, Paris Red Stars? Who's Paris Red Stars? I'll be honest with you, I don't really know. I just know that there's some semi-pro, third-tier French team. All I know is that this kit is buff. Yeah, if you don't know what buff means peng. If you don't know what peng means absolutely sick, beautiful, just sick, right? And it's one of those shirts that floats around the community and you either have it or you don't, and I managed to pick one up and it's just sick. The artwork on it is amazing. It's got like just different cultural bits and pieces on it. It's got Vice, who sponsor them, sick YouTube channel, learn lots of stuff off there, made by Adidas. And funnily enough, this is, even though it's a third tier French shirt, it's probably actually the most expensive shirt out of the whole pile of shirts that I bought there. But it's one of those that if you're a collector, you probably just have to have in your collection. So, with that said, I know I've kept you here for a while. It's time for me to get out of here. But before you go, if you're still here, thank you very much. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what your favorite shirt was. And I'll see you again soon. Peace!